gear oil bag form. All right, what's up guys? Another fun video here with your host, Vet on Vet. So today I am going to be replacing the rear end fluid in my differential in my C5Z. This is weighted at 75/40. It's a little heavier. I do have a slight howl in the rear end. It's the only thing wrong with my C5Z is I got this very annoying light throttle howling. From what I understand, it's kind of common in these. It's just the pinion and ring are all messed up. And it's on my to-do list to get a new one. In the time being, I do want to try this because I saw online that using this Valvoline with the limited slip added, a little heavier, it really stops that noise. And again, it's just stuff I read online in forums and stuff across multiple different types of cars, not just Corvettes. This could be a horrible decision. I don't know. That's why I'm doing it. And if it totally destroys my rear end, you know, not to do it. And if it's awesome, I will praise Valvoline, and everyone will know that Valvoline's an awesome rear end fluid. So we'll see. So we're gonna go out to the car real quick. We'll drain that fluid. And I love these little bags. This is so neat. I don't gotta use my little stupid tube in the pump. So we'll see how well that works. Follow my channel. About 1.5 years ago, I put in Pennzoil Synchro Mesh in the transmission. I love that stuff. I use that in 2 Corvettes now and my GTO. Amazing stuff. I love it. So we'll see if this Valvoline works like the internet says it does. I don't know. And if it's even worse, then I'll just drain it and put something else in it. So let's head out to the garage and swap this fluid. All right, real quick crash course in case you're not familiar how to change the fluid. It's super simple. All you really need is a 10mm Allen with an extension. That's your fill. And then your drain is right underneath here. I always recommend undo your fill first, because if you can't get your fill undone after you drain it, you're kind of SOL. All gear oil smells like doo-doo. Like they put some sort of like doo-doo additive in it. I don't know what it is, but it smells horrible. Just be ready for that if you've never done it before. Let's see here. You do have to jack the car up to drain it, but luckily with the cool little bags I got, I can put it back down on level surface without even worrying about lifting the front, making it level. So after I drain it, put the drain plug back in, I can lower it, use the bags just to squeeze it in there. Super freaking convenient, which is pretty freaking cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this completely drained, fill it, and then we will go for a fun little ride. And I'll tell you guys if I hear any difference, if I feel any difference, if I need to put it back to how it was. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm feeling pretty good. I think this fluid's gonna be pretty good. Now, I don't really track my car, so I'm not too worried about it. And it's a little heavier, but kind of like a Band-Aid fix for the howl, but we'll see. I don't know. All right, so that was a success. Now, regardless how this fluid does, this bag technology is amazing. It made this so much quicker. Total job was like 12 minutes. Jacking up, draining it, putting the stuff in. Total fluid capacity for the rear end for this guy is 1.69, or just lightly keep adding it until it starts coming out in a steady stream. So you should have about 30 or 25% of a bag left over of the second one. All right, everything's buttoned up, and we'll take this little Z06 for a fun little ride. Now, I'm an idiot, and I should have filmed properly how it sounded before, like a really clear audio, having the GoPro in the rear end somehow. But this is made of really light, around 2,000 RPMs with light load. Just like a, I probably look and sound really stupid, but if you know what a howling rear end sounds like, that's what it sounds like. So we'll go for a ride, and I'll let you know what I think, and if it's worth your time, or if I should go back to a less weight. So, all right, let's go. All right, I've been driving this thing for about 10 minutes. So far, so good. One thing I should have told you already is that once you change your rear diff fluid, go do some figure eights in a parking lot to get all the new lubricant down all the little nooks and crannies. You want to do that for about 5 minutes. Nice little slow figure eight pattern. It'll really get your limited slip working, if you will. Anyways, so far I haven't heard any howling. Pretty nuts. Still drives the same so far. still cautiously optimistic. I'm still trying to get it warmed up pretty good. This car is incredible. Like right here, at about 2,000, just feathering it is when I hear it. Nothing. Damn GoPro hat, but I was in a hurry. Is what it is. Rush hour traffic. It's Friday afternoon, so kind of a horrible time to do this test. Now, I have noticed already though, when I would normally hear it, the high pitch, I feel like it's almost still there, but it's much lower. It's almost like it's not nearly as ear-piercing, if you will. I mean, it feels fine. This car is so much fun. That scared the shit out of that woman. I'm sorry about that. Alright, I'm gonna cruise for a few more minutes and I'll report back in a second. Alright, well it just started raining like a son of a bitch. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. It's driving just fine with the windows up. It's normally when you heard it, I can still hear it, but it's about maybe 30% of what it was. So far so good. I wanted to do some more fun pulls, but I'll probably lose the rear end and end up in a ditch or something. But yeah, I feel like it's a good quick little fix for a howling rear end. I'll try to see right where I normally hear it, about right here, feathering it, and it's almost gone. I can still barely hear it, but I'll listen for it. Pretty cool. So, hopefully you guys found this informative. Again, it's not a permanent fix, it's more of a band-aid, but if it's something you plan on doing, like a rear end, and it's just howling for now, this might be a good, quick little fix. So alright, this rain's getting ridiculous. I'm gonna go focus on driving, and I'll catch you guys next time. Mark out.